Hey y'all, how's everybody doing? Happy Friday, happy TGIF. I don't know if my my notifications were sent out or not. I said let me go on and get started. We are a minute into the video. Okay, so everybody in the bushes, hey, thanks for joining me. So I just want to pop on real fast. I haven't been on, I think, since Monday, since I did that panel review. I said, let me come on here because it's Friday. I got time right now. It has been a busy week for me, and I am just now getting up enough strength to come in and hit the live button and go live. So right. So I was like, I've been watching back and forth. I've been playing the subscriber role all week because like I said, I've been real busy. I haven't really had time to do a live stream. And when I do get time, I'm just not feeling it. But I really want to come on and talk about something real fast if I could. I have been, like I said, I have been watching, I have been a subscriber, and I found it very interesting. One live stream in particular, I found it very interesting. A live stream that was done from Goddess on her channel the other night. I think it was like a Hey Distant Lover, I think it was like 11 or 12-hour live or whatever. And honey, them darn text messages, baby. There is a reason why I don't do communication other than transparent communication. Hey, Season of the Witch, which is thank you, Season of the Witch girl. I've been busy all week long. You know what I mean? It's been pretty decent outside, and I just wanted to go out and live my life. You see what I'm saying? But I got time right now, child. All right. And so anyway, like I said, I was talking about though, Season of the Witch, those text messages, that live stream actually that Goddess did. What was it, like 11, 12-hour live when she showed a lot of text messages from Nika and whatever else is going on, all this and all that. And like I said, once again, I've been playing subscriber. I've been watching. I couldn't watch the whole thing, but the beginning of the video was very interesting for me. Is because, what I was explaining was the reason why I don't do the phone call thing or even the email thing is for that reason right there alone. Honey, them phones will get you in trouble. Them text messages and them emails would get your butt in trouble. They would get you hemmed up. Okay. And so I also found it very interesting that there was a whole surviving Lady Nika live stream done. I mean, what is the deal with all these surviving people? Like, honey, ever since they did Survivor or Kelly Child, we have had a slew of epidemic of surviving people. I'm thinking, y'all surviving people on YouTube? Really? Is that what we doing right? Hey, Natasha, how you doing? Good evening, love. Happy Friday. And so, anyway, like I said, I found it very interesting. But those text messages, here's the thing: it don't matter how you try to explain away a text message. The text messages don't lie, especially when you can prove that you are actually talking to these people on the phone. And like I said, that's why I don't do the phone thing. I don't do the email thing, because if you don't talk to me in the during the live stream, or you don't talk to me in the comment section of my video, then we won't be talking. Okay? It's because I would never ever be able to get hemmed up by a bunch of nonsense, because I don't see anything so deep on YouTube, whereas you have to talk to anybody on YouTube, off YouTube if you really don't know that person. That's right, stay off the phones. That's a fact, honey. Stay off the phones, baby. The phones will get you hemmed up every time. Okay. Now, I don't know if you all know that, a long time ago when I first got on YouTube, I thought Nika was really cool and I gave her my phone number, right? But she don't have no text messages of me dogging nobody out in the B sector or no other sector because we didn't have those types of conversations, right? So even then I was like, you know what I mean? I come on YouTube to talk about YouTube, okay? There's no need for me to talk about anything or anybody that's on YouTube off of YouTube unless it's not like with my family or something like that. But why do I have to talk to somebody from YouTube about what's going on YouTube and we all watching the same videos? It don't make sense to me. But hey, to each his own, and I'm not down on anybody. If they want to do it, do it. You know what I mean? That's on them. You know what I mean? But that's not my cup of tea. But baby, when God is start flicking out those when she started showing them text messages, I was like, honey, that would get you hemmed up every time, child. They will, and it's a real. Who started that? Stay off them phones. Wasn't that Sean Bradley started saying stay off them phones, child? He wasn't lying, but honey, he didn't have to give me that piece of advice. Hey, Snazzy girl, you didn't have to give me that piece of advice, honey. I'm staying off them phones anyway, because like I said, them text messages and emails, honey, they'll get you hemmed up, okay? And they have you niggas planning all over the place. And then my thing about that too was I heard Nika's response and she was like, so if they're doing a Surviving Nika series and it's a whole 12-hour live, hey Chris, how you doing, love? I inspired a whole 12-hour live. That must mean I'm moving up. That must mean I'm, doing good like people is pressed about it or something, right? And I'm thinking, no, it just means you messy. It's just showing how messy you are. Okay, it don't matter how long how you try to get on here and play old wise, all knowing, all seeing Nika, you just messy, just like everybody else. And those text messages prove that. And I don't know if anybody was thinking that or if I was the only one thinking that, but I'm like, girl, are you okay? And and I realize you like to play YouTube politics or whatever, but there can be some murky waters when you go playing YouTube politics and you don't know how to move. Okay. And but some people, and it's on you, and there's nothing wrong, I guess, you know, if you want to form relationships offline with YouTube people. I mean, technically it ain't nothing wrong with that, but you gotta realize that this is YouTube. And if you are, call yourself forming a situationship or a YouTube ship with another content creator, that is nothing that is gonna backfire because YouTube is about competition. Okay. And so when, things go left, you guys might get into it. You guys might have a difference of opinion. How you doing, Big Titus? Things that go left and everything you said about whoever it was that y'all was talking about or texting about or emailing about, honey, somebody, one party is gonna put it all out there. And the other person, the person that is doing the person that brought out the emails first, between you two equally, the other person is going to be left to explain. You know what I mean? And so that's kind of what I was watching, during that live, during the receipts that I saw. And like I said, the only thing I saw was some people being messy. You know what I mean? I'm like, girl, are you okay? But anyway, honey, to each his own, to each his own. These YouTube politics, this YouTube game. Hey, Miss Honey, how you doing? These YouTube games are treacherous, honey. You have to tread lightly. And one thing that you should not do is have these back conversations. Because see what it told me is, and we all know that if you're in this sector right here, of course you messy. We all messy. Do you see what I'm saying? That's why we in this sector. Now, for you to try to act like you're not messy is beyond me. To try to act like true black male, okay, Snazzy girl, to try to act like you know what I mean? I was only trying to bring peace. I was only this. That's disingenuous. Honey, you're just messy. You're messy. We all messy. Okay? So I got a good kinky out of them text messages because text messages don't lie. It don't matter how you try to explain it away. You know what I mean? They don't. They not lying. Like, And then we know we love to take people love to take sides over here, and all this and all that, and that's cool. But even when the info is in your face, you see what I'm saying? You still tend to. I think that we got some people that don't make very good judgments, not only online but offline in life. And maybe that's why you get some of this. Well, let me take this side or let me take that side, even though they're wrong, and I know they're wrong. Let me go and choose up real quick. You know what I mean? I'm not that type of person. So I'm just gonna speak my mind. And one reason why I don't get on here, and one reason why I am the way that I am on my channel is because if I see something wrong, I'm gonna speak about it, and I don't never want nobody to think they so close to me to the point where I'm not gonna speak about it. If I think it's jacked up, whether you like it or not. Do you see what I'm saying? And and I was just wondering how people really felt about all those text messages. Like I don't know if y'all. I started to do a, and I got lazy, but I started to do a, I wanted to do a couple of reaction videos, this week, like I said, but I got sidetracked with my own actual life, and I just really wasn't wanting to do all that. I said, well, let me come on here and talk about a couple of things that I saw. That's the best I can do. But I really was kind of wanting to do a reaction video to it all because it was very interesting. But without those, without playing Goddess's video, there's no need to do a reaction video because what I was wanting to react on was the actual text messages. Do you see what I'm saying? And so that girl ain't gonna let me play a video because, and so I was like, well, whatever, you know what I mean? And so, child, but anyway, I can talk about it, child. I don't mind talking about it at all, right? But I found it very interesting. I just wondered if people were seeing what the heck I was seeing, you know what I mean? And what I saw was mess. And what I saw was, even though you think you cool with somebody, you still got whoever the two parties is talking in the background talking about you. You know what I mean? So you really ain't cool with that person at all. What you're doing is playing politics, and so it just is what it is. You know what I mean? To each his own. But I don't feel a way about none of it because you'll never catch no text messages from me from nobody. Okay, I don't play that role. I learned long ago to stay off them phones, if you will, or whatever. You know what I mean? That's not cool. And so yeah, I that's how you get hemmed up. You know what I mean? So I done dropped the link if anybody want to click the link in case y'all want to say something about it. But that whole hour live, I couldn't get through to it. But I also I I I really kind of felt like uh ooh, I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna keep it to myself, but it was very interesting. It's very interesting. It was very telling, and by the fact that Nika never really addressed anything, she just came on and really tried to play it off, in my opinion, and to try to make it seem like you YouTube, you moving up on YouTube because somebody done did a surviving series about you because you so ratchet. You know what I mean? Because you just as messy as everybody else anyway. That says a lot too, and that's kind of what I felt about that video. But honey, like I said, I was being a subscriber and I was watching, child. I tried to red ball through it. I ain't gonna lie, trying to make it seem like I got through the whole 12 hours because I didn't. But from what I saw, I was like, ooh, child, that's just what we doing. Hey, Decon for life, how you doing? And so yeah, but yeah, we know this what we doing. A lot goes on in the background, but you have to ask yourself when these people is acting like they so cool with you. What do they really think about you in the background? You see what I'm saying? I know Nika and Bless Watkins, they do the phone thing. I guess they supposed to be cool. They are women of a particular age, if you will. Wonder what the conversation they have. I would like to be a fly on the wall or the fly on the phone or the text messages when they talking about some of the younger girls that they have to deal with, like a Brianna or like a whoever else, like a wonder what was the text messages between Blessed and Lady Nika. When did y'all see Nika, not Nika, but did y'all see what is her name? Blessed and Pizarro have the little tiff this week about the fact that Blessed was talking about some info that she got about what's his name, Sir King or whatever. Conspiracy Pizarro was not having it, honey. She was not feeling Nika because she felt like the information that Nika had was put out by, Jason, whatever, the racist or whatever, right? And because Jason had doxed her, just like he had doxed Sir King and a whole lot of people, uh uh Pizarro wasn't feeling it. And Nika got not Nika, but Blessed got real agitated by the fact that Pizarro was calling her out for, what I mean, being so happy to have this information about Sir King, and Pizarro wasn't feeling that, right? So, when Pizarro started to call out Blessed Waffles about the information and say her being so happy about it, you know what I mean? Bless wasn't good with it because she didn't appreciate being questioned. She felt like a girl was trying to tell her what to do on her channel, you know what I mean? And she didn't like it. And, Pizarro went over there and made a video, responding to Bless, and it was really tame to me because, they all cool or whatever, right? And then Bless came back a second time, honey, and made another little video. She was trying to be calm about it. I was like, oh, look at this right here. And I was just wondering how much talking, hey, hello, Lena, how much talking Nika had to do to calm Bless down. Because Bless was getting right up to go, honey. I was like, oh, Lord, oh, Lord. But it kind of calmed down. So I guess, they decided not to go there or whatever. I don't know if they made up. I don't know if they cool now, but I found it very interesting. And of course, Nika don't like to be in the middle of nothing. So I'm assuming she's the one that calmed Bless down because Bless is what's happening. She wasn't having nobody trying to tell her what to do on her channel. You know what I mean? And I get that. I don't want nobody trying to tell me what to do on my dang on channel. So I get it. You know what I mean? It is what it is, but I found it very interesting. So I didn't hear much about that little brief kerfuffle, if you will. It didn't go. I think, hey Brenda, how you doing? I don't think it went fully loaded. I don't think it went as far as it could have gone. Had Nika not intervened. And I wish he had intervened because I'd have loved to see him going back and forth. I would like to know if Blessman was going to go back and forth with Pizarro like they tried to go back and forth with me. That would have been interesting. But, honey, I was like, oh, Lord, oh, Lord. Okay, a whole lot of people would have been uncomfortable with that because they all twerk around together or whatever, right? So I was like, oh Lord, look at this right here. So honey, that's something else I saw. I was like, ooh, ooh, and I just find it fascinating. Also, how Nika is in a whole bunch of people's phones or whatever, if you will. You know what I mean? We know we talked about that Diamond Dory situation till I got tired of hearing about that. But I guess what set off, I don't even, I'm assuming that's what set off this whole surviving Nika series or whatever that Goddess did. You know what I mean? And so, you know what I mean? Season of the Witch. You know what I mean? I mean, if she wanna share something like that's on them. I don't hey. You know what I mean? That's on them. Whatever. I just wish they would have went fully loaded off into it. That would have been interesting to see that interaction for me. So I don't care who was wrong or who was right. It ain't had nothing to do with me. I just wanted to watch it. But like I said, I'm assuming Nika calmed her down or whatever, girl. You know how that go. Hey. But it is what it is, child. It is what it is. They stopped talking about it. I saw that. That was interesting. I told y'all about what I saw about the surviving Nika thing, what I thought about that. We all know she messy. It ain't like she didn't know we didn't know she was messy before. You know what I mean? And it's just that very interesting. Whenever here of late, whenever somebody got something to say about her, she want to chalk it up to, oh, they jealous of me. I'm thinking, really, why? But okay, girl, do you? Ooh, child, I cannot. But yeah, that's something else I found very interesting. And so, but hey, to each his own. To each his own. Hmm. Hey, little Blake, how you doing? Brenda said, "Good evening, y'all." Yeah, it was going. It's what I saw of it. You know what I mean? And Miss Viner, you think Season of the Witch was you? Oh, you agree with Season? Child, like I said, I don't care who was wrong and who was right. They all wrong in my opinion because they all shady as hell. So whatever. I could care less. I just want to see them fight. So I'm assuming Nika calmed it down, child. That's unfortunate. Stacy said that's true. I find it interesting that Nika has not shown one receipt to back up her version of absolutely. Absolutely. She just tried to play it off, laugh it off, saying that she moving up, because they did a whole surviving series on her and all this and all that. So she trying to act like, hey Granny Love, how you doing? She trying to act like she wasn't shook by that whole thing and whatever. Maybe she wasn't. But hey, but yeah, she said she had, her own receipts and all of this and all that. Child, I was waiting for him, and I'm glad you said that because I thought I had missed it or something. Child, Miss Fonnie said, but it ain't my business. I don't want no problem either. Like I, this is me doing commentary on what I saw. I'm not taking a side either way. I could care less about any of them, and including Sir King. Okay, I could care less about all parties involved. But I got a right to do my commentary, girl. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just saying. I don't care if she was wrong or not. It ain't like she ain't never done it before. But I tell you one thing, when she says she don't agree with doxing and this, that, and the other, that's a damn lie. Because we all know how they try to do me. Because her old girl over there, that girl that looked like the Momo doll, she called herself attempting or whatever, what she thought was doxing me and giving all this fake ass information or whoever she gave it to, for whatever reason. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not taking no side. I don't know what it was supposed to prove, but it didn't prove nothing to me, child. So for that reason, I don't care, honestly. But I got a good kiki out of it. I found it very interesting. And I don't think that Pizarro was mad about the fact that it was Sir King's information. I think that she was upset by the fact that Jason did the same thing to her. And I think that that was taken out of context because I heard, I think I seen somebody saying that, they didn't understand why she was defending Sir King because he had been doxxed. But she was, in my opinion, she wasn't defending Sir King. You know what I mean? She just didn't like who the person was that did the doxing. Do you see what I'm saying? And so that was my take on it. She didn't care nothing about him being doxxed. Like if it would have been somebody else, it would have been cool. I think it was just the fact that it was him. That's that was my issue. So yeah. So yeah, that's how I felt about it. And that's just my honest, opinion, of whatever, And but I can't say that I blame her. I don't blame her for, distancing herself from Detroit. I do blame her for being messy. I mean, but we all messy, but trying to act, no, not for being, hey, Red Snapper, for trying to act like you not messy. When we all in the sector, if you in the sector, honey, we are all messy. Okay? It's just all it is to it. It is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it. And I'm sure they won't like it or whatever, but I don't care or whatever, right? I've been trying to lay off of her, because she want to say, oh, they jealous of me. And I'm thinking, girl, where? Make it make sense. But I said, I don't know. I don't see it. I got all my real teeth. I can't be jealous. I'm not going to be petty. I'm not, I haven't been doing this all week. And I'm not going to start now. But anyway, it is what it is. Hey, if it make you feel, if it make your heart go a flutter to say some stuff like that, then child, do you, child, do you. Oh no. But anyway, like I said, this is my unbiased commentary. I don't care nothing about none of them. What's going on? Truth never fails. I don't care nothing about none of them. So that's just how I feel about it. What else did I see? Oh yeah, like I told y'all about, I was disappointed with the Pizarro Bless Watkins thing because I thought it was gonna blow up. It didn't. I'm assuming Nika calmed it down or whatever. Uh, so yeah, I was upset about that. You know, and so yeah, that's what else did I see? Oh, I don't even know what's going. You don't even know what's going on, Red Snapper Child. I've been trying to be a subscriber all week because I've been busy and I don't be having time to go live all the time. And we all know that when the weather, the warmer it gets, the less I'm coming live because I got to live my whole life outside of YouTube. I can't sit on YouTube all day when it's a whole world out there that I gotta be in. Okay. You were Miss LOL. I was awaiting. Oh, thank you. Truth never fails. Child, I be having stuff I have to do. You know what I mean? It was pretty decent weather around here, like I said, this weekend. That means I got to go live my life, child. I can't be doing all this, even though we're in the midst of a global pandemic. Stuff have to be done, child. Have to be done. Okay? But anyway, what else did I see? Oh, I also saw uh I was in the bushes around there going back on some video. What was the deal? Well, maybe y'all can help me with this conversation. But what was the deal when they was talking about Jennings, and she's supposed to be a 30-year side chick and all of this and all that? You know, they talked about Vivian Jennings for a couple of days. I didn't get that whole why she would want to come online and tell somebody that in the first place, because you know people gonna talk about it. You know what I mean? But if she ain't messed up with it, maybe she put it out there because she wants to be talked about. I don't know. I'm not judging that situation either. But I gather a lot of people had some, not flattering opinions about. Yeah, it's only a 30-year side chick, child. 30 years. Says she been, having a relationship with this married man for 30 years. And from, hey, Anthony Dixon, in the situation because, woo, the YouTube streets is great. Yeah, I'm neutral too. I don't care about none of them. That's my stance on it. So, I don't care about none of them. I'm just saying. And so, yeah, said she was a 30-year side chick. Been involved with a married man. The man been married for 30 years. And from what I understand, I don't know if this changed or not. The wife, she said the wife didn't know about it. I'm thinking, well, yes, she did. How's she not gonna know about it? She been married to this man for that long. I mean, is he telling you that she don't know? Cause she know. All right. Now she might be cool with it, but she know. You know. And so yeah, yeah. Some people be oversharing. Okay. So to me, some people be oversharing. And to me, that was an overshare. Because did we really need to hear about that? But, child, you know people was going to discuss it if you brought it out your mouth, child. But I don't know if that's something that you should share. But to each his own. But I agree. Truth never fails. Some things need to stay private, in my opinion. Because when you put that out here on this YouTube streets, everybody got a right to do, commentary about it. Now me, I ain't judging her. Because I ain't checking for nobody draws. We all know I always say that, but what I would say was I was shocked that somebody would come out and, have, let the world know that you have been going through that, in your life. Yeah, you need some stuff you need to keep to yourself. That's a lot. That's a lot to deal with. Because I have never been the type of female, and I'm not judging you if you are, but I have never been a type of female to be a number two. I'm always a number one type of person. Hey, Miss Philadelphia, I'm not a number two type chick. Now I don't rock that way. You know what I mean? But that's just me. And I'm also a married woman. And if my husband were in an affair or in a situationship, for 30 odd years, I would definitely know about it. Like, how can you not? So I don't know if she was lying when she said the other woman didn't know about it. Then I heard her said that she had met the man's kids and all of this. And I'm thinking, and you think she don't know? Child, she know, child. She know. Truth never fails says period. I hope that when the opinions start, she does not get upset because we, yeah, I mean they talked about it over a course of a couple of days. You know what I mean? And so see, we said preach, OJ. I don't sit on the bench. Yeah, yeah, we starters around here, honey. I can't. No, that's not my thing. I'm not a side chick. I'm the one chick. Okay, that's not my thing. All right, but to each his own. But that I no. Kind of, Miss Bonnie said it's kind of sad, really. I mean, if that's how she want to live her life, but see, I seen a lot of the younger people commenting on it, like Brianna and Pizarro, they young or whatever. You know what I mean? So they might not understand what it was that she was trying to convey about the relationship. But y'all, I mean, I remember, you know, the old people talking about. Now, I'm sure this still goes on but maybe not as much. Do y'all remember y'all some of y'all elders talking about, you got a man in town, he got a wife, right? He got a wife, he got a whole family, and on the other side of town, he got a woman and a whole other family, and he would go back and forth, and he was taking care of both of the families, and the kids wouldn't find out that they was brothers and sisters until the man died, and they all meet up at the funeral. That now, when I was listening to that, that's what it put me in the mind of. Do you see what I'm saying? That song used to be a song called Papa was a Rolling Stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left us was alone. Child, I kept thinking, but I was listening to that lady saying she had been a 30-year side chick. The song Papa was a Rolling Stone kept going through my head. I was like, oh Lord, oh Lord. Hey, Hood Chick, how you doing? Good TGIF to everyone. Miss Olivia, staggering to my with my body. You ready for the weekend, ain't you, girl? I heard that. The Temptation got a whole song. Yeah, the Temptation, child. Papa was a Rolling Stone. Okay, so maybe her dude, maybe that dude, maybe he a Rolling Stone. You know what I mean? Yeah, the whole other side of town, he got a whole other family. That's what I was thinking about. But if you're willing to settle, you think you can live like that, not being the number one, you know what I mean? Okay, do you. Do you? You know what I mean? And so, but don't never think that that lady don't know about you cause she know about you. All right. The wife is just not choosing to leave or kick you out. Okay. Granny Love said, "Yep, my cousins like that. But they all lived in the house. Really? Did they really, Granny Love? Child, baby, she is a cleanup woman. Uh oh, not the cleanup woman. Hey, Brand, so you live and could just, oh girl, yeah, I'm live. Just talking about what's been going on YouTube. That's all. But yeah, I found that conversation interesting. Like I said, I don't. I've never been the number two. I don't. That's not my world. But to each his own. Child, if she good with it, she good with it. Okay. And as far as the wife go, and cheating, your husband cheating, I always feel like he ain't my man in the first place. If you can get him up out my house, you know what I mean. If you can get him up out of here, bitch, you deserve him. Have at it. That's my take on that. So, child, Brenda said, bless. She said she didn't care where Sarah King pick came from. Um, oh, bless her. She ain't heard. It's all about having the pick. A lot of people had it. Yeah. I heard her saying she ain't care where it came from, and I guess that's why. Cause like I said, I don't think Pizarro wasn't defending Sir King. His pictures being out there allegedly, because I haven't seen them, and I didn't have them. I heard somebody say, "Well, he sent this info to everybody. He didn't send it to me because he ain't got my dang on email." Nobody does. You know what I mean? It's another thing. The emails and the phones, child, right? But I think she was, just upset about the fact that the guy was being highlighted for doing it. Not necessarily who it was being done to. She don't like the racist because the racist doxed her too. Yep, that's how I took it. And so yeah, sounds like the song "Woman and Woman," woman and woman, child, woman and woman, woman and woman. You right about that, child. Uh, but I thought it was just I didn't believe for 1 second when she said that woman didn't know about her. Cause honey, if you the wife, trust and believe. Oh, you know. Oh, yes, you did. And so, so yeah, I didn't get that part, but it was a cute little conversation or whatever. It was cute. And so yeah, all right. If you good with that lifestyle, you good. That's why I said, and then it's easy to come online and for people to judge. And I guess we don't know what the situation is. You know what I mean? But child, it is what it is, child. It is what it is. And then she in a whole polygamous relationship. You know what I mean? She in a whole, is it polygamy or is it polyamory? It's one of them. She in one of them type of relationships, child. And as far as the wife is concerned, well, no, it's. I mean, if she know about it and she ain't chose to walk away or whatever, then yeah, she in that type of relationship too. And ain't no telling who else he's seeing, child. Ooh, Lord, is he wearing protection, child? Oh my God, like, ooh, I cannot. But anyway, but as far as I found it interesting when we all up in our 70s now. Is that right? Yeah, Granny Love, it don't matter no more. Do it, right? Child, I know that's right, child. I imagine when you get in your 70s, it won't matter no damn more. You know. And so yeah, I found that information. I mean, I found it interesting that she came online and said that out of her mouth. The Vivian Jennings that yes, Brenda, the Jay Whistle's moderator. Yes, child. Yes. Yes. Honey. Yeah, she let it be known. I don't know if she had a little bit too much to drink when she got online and said that. I don't know if she drank at all. I don't know if it's just something she wanted to share. I don't know how the inception of the conversation, if you will, but woo, child. I heard up on that panel trying to explain, and they was not having it, child. Okay, they was not having it. But the only thing I kept thinking about was, bitch, evidently you wasn't good enough to get him out that marriage because he's still there. Okay, rest up said she Jay was my that lady. Oh my god, child, I really ain't never thought too much about it. I wonder if she felt. I mean, this the first time that I had heard her name out in these streets like that, because it really is a really good conversation to have if you want to talk about people's viewpoints when it comes to like polygamy or polyamory or trust in a relationship or being faithful, marriage, side chicks. That's a good conversation to have. It really is. You when was that? This old you said, oh my god, I missed that one. When was it? It was the other night they was talking about it, and I listened to a little bit of it because I was shocked that the lady, was so bold as to, like I said, some stuff you probably need to keep to yourself, but if it's something that she wanted to share, she got every right to share it. You know what I mean? I always am under the way I live my life is I never do anything that I'm going to be embarrassed about. And if I'm going to be embarrassed about it, I'm not going to do it in the first place. And so evidently she's not embarrassed about it, and that she didn't mind sharing it, I guess. So I don't know, but like I said, to each his own. She's got on the panel and said, yeah, she got on the panel and said, I'll let child. Yes, she did, Brandon. It was a lot. It was a lot to deal with. It was a lot, So yeah, and I was looking at, I guess a couple of the wives down in the chat was not feeling. They felt like she was sounding condescending, but maybe she was just being very matter of fact. You know what I mean? So, and maybe that's why they felt it as being condescending. But I'm a wife, and I didn't feel any way about it at all because my philosophy, like I said, has always been, honey, if you can get him up out of here, baby, you can have him. But you gotta get him out of here first. Okay. But if you get him out that door, you can have it. Okay. That's my philosophy. That's where I stand on it. What child? I cannot. But but yeah, I found it interesting. Hey, Food Junkie, how you doing? At work, listening and supporting. Thank you so much, Food Junkie. I appreciate you, love. But yeah, that whole but yeah, Brenda, she got up there and said all that, child. It ain't like she in her 20s, child. You know what I mean? When there's, these days, these young women, I think they don't mind some of them being, like side chicks or whatever. Like we see all the stuff, in social media and how they done, embrace the stripper culture and the, what is it called? The, you meet up with somebody, what is it, Netflix and chill or whatever, where they really don't want no relationship. They just want to, do what it do or whatever, or get what they can get, shake your money maker or whatever you call it, child. But I mean, she is, she's like not in her 20s, and you would think that she wouldn't want to share that. But hey, if she wants to share it, okay, child, I'm here for it, child. Yeah, but the reactions, I was getting a good kiki because they like couldn't believe it. I was like, what the hell? Because when you young, you be like, this is what we not gonna do. Especially if you're a wife, you know what I mean? And so yeah, I kind of got what everybody was saying. The only issue I had was sharing it in the first place, letting the world know about it in the first place, because everybody business Your business ain't everybody's business. Okay. That's what my mama always used to tell me. Your business, honey, is not everybody's business. Keep what going on in your house, child. Okay. So and I still that's my mindset on it. Child. Red Snapper said, I thought Jay Wilson's crew was all holy and sanctified. Child. Now you know them Holy Ghost Christians, them holy rollers in general, they be the ones be doing the most, you know, stuff. Okay, them demons be swirling out around the church. Honey, honey. Church folks is the most scandalous folks in the world. Don't you never let somebody tell you church folks ain't scandalous. I was raised in a church, child. Church folks is scandalous. Child. If you want some drama, go to church. I have done seen people fighting after church about somebody's man. I done seen people taking up y'all know what the numbers is, right? Writing numbers in the parking lot of the church. I done seen it all, child. I done seen a lot. Snazzy girl said, Miss O, social media people should watch their confessions. Absolutely. In the South, women sue for yeah, I mean, you know what? You can still technically sue your spouse for committing adultery in the South. That is true. I'm pure as a driven snow. Good. Hey, Miss Cruiser. Child. Miss Vadi said, watch out now. Well, like I said, Miss Cruz, girl, I ain't gonna lie. I grew up in the church and never have I ever been pure. But, well, maybe before I was a child. I was pure as a child. I was pure as a child, and but after a while, you ain't pure no more. But anyway, child. Rest up said raise the hill all week, then holy on Sunday. Child. Granny Love said me too, Olivia. Bye. If you want some drama, go to church. Okay. Babe, that's where the drama is in church. Just let me say. Okay. The drama is in church. All right. Child, I remember one time. Now, this is my mama still alive because when my mama died, she was the last one out of my elders to, pass. Because I told you, I'm literally the oldest one in my family on my mother's side, right? But when my mama passed away, I stopped going to church. I wasn't here for it no more. You know what I mean? But I seen that we had a pastor, right? The pastor that we had, he had died, right? He had a stroke, and he was in a coma for a while, and he passed away, right? But when he passed away, he was married to this lady that he had, met that was his church secretary. But now, when he came into church, when he was, voted in to be the pastor of our church, my church then, he was married to this one woman, right? To this one woman. She was the first lady. Don't you know that he started having an affair on the first lady with the secretary? He divorced his first lady and then turned around and waited a couple of months and got married to the secretary. Child, everybody was saying he was leveling up. I was like, but they didn't set him down or nothing. They didn't make him leave, honey. They just roll with the punches, child. They just roll with the punches. I still, I would never forget them conversations. I heard my mom and honey, that was with the tea, child. That was with the tea. But yeah, I was like, oh Lord. And then they tried to say that the pastor and the first lady was cheating, right? Because they turned around and caught the first lady in a hotel with some young boy younger than the pastor, and then they say that's why the pastor divorced her. But I'm thinking, well, did y'all divorce each other? Because both of y'all was cheating. Child, Lady Troy should have denied everything. I heard that hood chick. But yeah, honey, it'd be a lot of tea going on in the church. Like I said, you just go to church and sit back and watch. Okay, just sit back and watch all the ratchet stuff be going on. Okay, I know we used to get a good little kiki, about them, when I was young and the old folks and stuff, how they used to move. Child, be a lot going on. Miss Cruiser said, Ronnie Q, the book says not to put your trust in it. That's right. Don't put your trust. That, you know what, Miss Cruiser, that is true because a lot of people get the message. They don't praise the message. They praise the messenger. And that's how people fall short. Cause the pastor is only the messenger, okay? You ain't supposed to be focused on worshiping the messenger, honey. You're supposed to be focused on, you know, learning how to worship the message or your God. But they turn their God into the pastor, and they start praising the pastor instead of praising the word of God. And therein lies the problem. So you're right about that. Don't put your trust in the man. So yeah, you're right about that, Miss Cruiser. I absolutely agree with that. You're absolutely right. Uh-huh. You're right. But a lot of people get it mixed up. They wanna serve the pastor and not the word of God. And that's the problem. Okay? And so yeah, be doing the absolute most. But child, I always used to be messy in the church. I would go to church sometime. I would miss a couple of weeks just for my mom passed away, right? I'd be missing a couple of weeks, and all of this and all that. But let her go to talking to me on the phone about something she heard in church on Bible study on Tuesday. Who you think was up in that church on Sunday with my Sunday best on, hoping to see a fight or argument or something? Me. Child, be a lot going on. Woo, child, that's one way. And then that whole church thing. That's another way to get people to know all off in your business, all off in your marriage, because they always talking some pray for me, sister, son. I'm gonna call the prayer line. I want the head of the prayer team to pray for me and my husband, because we in an exchange marriage. Then you call, the prayer warrior, honey, and you tell her all your deep dark secrets. And no quicker than you get off the phone, she calling her girls on three-way, baby. They having a whole conference call about your relationship. Okay, and then you be sitting back wondering, well, how the hell they found out about that? Girl, they found out about it because you called the prayer warrior. And the whole prayer team done told your business, honey. And now everybody know your husband is screwing around on you in the next town, child, and you feeling no way and looking stupid. And so, yeah, but your husband wasn't slipping. You were slipping because you told somebody. You took it to somebody other than God. Okay. Truth never fails. Pastor is flesh, right, and blood. Just like everybody else. That's right. Truth never fails. So, child, some women only want to be a. Yeah, that's what they said some women only want to be, especially these days, from what I understand, some women only want to be a side chick. Maybe they don't want to respect. That's the reason why I don't judge. The only thing I said was, I can't believe she came out and said it. But I mean, if she don't feel bad about it, she don't feel bad about it. Maybe she just want to be a side chick. That's her choice. I ain't judging. You know what I mean? Right, a whole entanglement, right? And these days, hey, I like you said, some women don't want to be side chicks, but I'm just a number one type chick. I can't. The side chick thing. There's no there's nothing in it for me being a side chick. I'm not. No, I need security, honey. Okay, because if I'm gonna spend my time with you, if I'm gonna deal with you, I have to be secure. What you bringing to the table? Cause I ain't wasting my time. I need to solidify. I'm just saying. So yeah, that's just not my thing. But hey, bye bye. If that's your skilo, that's your skilo. Who am I to judge, child? Like you said, some people don't, a lot of people, some women may not want to have to um, you know, deal with what it takes to compromise in a relationship too. You know what I mean? Because a relationship is all about trust and compromise. In my opinion, and it takes a lot to compromise. With another person, and so I get that. I get it. Like I said, I see it from both ends. Would I come online and tell somebody my business like that if I had been a side chick for 30 years? No, I would have not. No, I would not have. But hey, to each his own. If that's what she want, maybe she feel comfortable like it. That's her thing. Maybe she just want to have fun every once in a while. Maybe she just want to have company every once in a while, and she don't want to be bothered with looking at somebody each and every single freaking day. I get that too. I get it. Like I really do get it. Sometimes you just don't want to be bothered. You know, I'm a solitary kind of person. Like you can be here and you cannot. Like it makes no difference to me. But that's my world. I don't. So like I said, I can see both sides of it. So I ain't gonna lie, but that number two thing, yeah, we ain't doing the number two thing. Nope, nope. Cause then for me, if we have to do the number, I'm not gonna be the number two, and I'm always gonna win. And so for me, it don't even be about the relationship. It just be about they were going to me just wanting to win. That's all. And so yeah, I could never be a number two because I'm if I was a number two, I would want to win. And if I can't win, I'm not playing. So so that's just how I see it. I don't know. That's how I run it. I can't do it like that. I don't know. Because I don't be needing them problems. But hey, to each his own. But I would love to talk to her about that. I wish I knew her, like online or whatever, because I would just, like she was up with a whole bunch of young people and they was throwing shots and all this and all that. But I would really love to talk about her, ask her about her, true feelings about the situation. You know what I mean? Because I think that some of what she really felt about her situationship was lost in translation. Because sometimes people can be too judgmental, but I am a wife and I would really like to know her, thought process behind it. Not even a judgmental, because I don't feel a way at all. Because like I said, I feel like if you can get them out my house, baby, you can have it. Okay? You will get no fight, no argument, no nothing from me. But I think I'm kind of different. So, but I always been that way, Chad. You get them out the house, you can have them. I ain't mad at you, girl. Go up. Do your due diligence. Okay. But anyway. Yeah, that's a good conversation, though. Relationships. That would be a good little adult conversation for some people to have. So anyway, like I said, Chad, I'm gonna drop this link. I see y'all ain't wanting to talk tonight, but I really want to just get on here and give y'all a little what I thought about a couple of things that I had seen moving around these YouTube streets, and I also have been looking at all of this stuff coming out about Nature Boy and them girls getting sick and all of this and all that kind of. Oh Lord, that man is crazy. Why are those women still, yeah, make no difference to me, Chris. It just is what it is, child. You know how I am, Chris. You know how I move around, child. We done discussed it many times. We all know. It just is what it is. And so it just is what it is. Miss Cruz said, hey Lex, Miss Cruz said, I don't want to be the side piece, nor do I want to be the main course of a man with side pieces. Both positions. Yeah, I like I said, I could just do the number one. I could just be number one. That's all. That's all. I don't want no. I can't. I can't. If I have to deal with that, Miss Cruiser, it's no longer about the relationship. It's about me wanting to win. And so that's not a very good mindset when it comes to relationships, if you will. But that's where my mind will go. That's just how I am. I guess I'm kind of petty that way or whatever, if you will. But I don't give a damn about the man. I just want to win just cause. So yeah, that's my thing. I'm worried about stuff like that. But maybe that's why I never had no problems. No problems about extras. So oh no. Oh no. Lord. All I know is I told my husband a long time ago, if you ever feel like you want to cheat, your game better be on point. Cause I don't want to be embarrassed. That means nobody, including me, can know about it. So if your game ain't on point, you might not want to do that. You might not want to do it if your game ain't. Now, I ain't saying he ain't never cheated. I'm saying I ain't never know about it. I ain't never had a feeling about it. I ain't never heard about it. I ain't never nothing that. So if he have, that means his game was on point. Because it's a whole other conversation if I would have got a feeling. I'm just saying. And I ain't never said I ain't never cheated. So I'm just saying, it's life. That's why I don't judge people's relationships. But now, like I said, when you bring it out, when you put it out there to the world, everybody got a right to comment on it, child. It just is what it is. Some stuff you should not overshare about some things. That's just how I feel about it, child. I'm just saying. Bye. That's just like them phones and them text messages and stuff. Don't you realize that eventually somebody gonna find out about what you done said about another content creator in the background? Really? As soon as y'all fall out real good, everybody gonna know on YouTube what you done said. Miss Cruiser said women generally don't get caught. That Miss Cruiser, exactly. Exactly. They won't never know unless you tell them, honey. But men is just men. They just are what they are. So that's why they get caught. All right. So yeah. Child. That's why I said that lady know absolutely that her husband been fooling around on her for 30 years. Okay? Or however long. She absolutely know by now. It ain't no way she don't know. Now what she choose to do about it is her choice. Whether she choose to stay or not, that's her choice. Maybe she didn't want to leave because she don't want to. She don't want to give him away on a silver platter or something. You know what I mean? Who knows why the lady been willing to deal with that for so long? She said that they had kids, so I'm assuming they done raised their kids up. Their kids is probably grown now. She said that the kids done met her. I'm assuming they done met her at some kind of function or whatever, and the guy just said, "This is my friend," whatever. And maybe that's what it was. Child, I don't. But you best believe she know. You best believe she know. Okay, she know. All right. So yeah, and so yeah, our women don't choose to get up and go behind some stuff like that. And who knows if she even love him or not? Maybe he been taking care of this woman for 30 years. All right. That lady know he probably got more. Yeah, probably got more than one side priest. He could be community paid. He could be a much right man. Just cause he a husband, honey, it don't mean he ain't no much right man. Y'all know what a much right man is. A much right man is a man that one female got just as much right to him as the other one. And so that's a much right man. And she might have her a much right man. She married to the much right man. And maybe he got married to her because she the one got pregnant first or something. I don't know. But it sounds like she probably married to a much right man, child. So, and maybe she good with being married to that much right man. That's why, it's been going on for so long and whatever. Whatever. Whew, child, be a lot. This world is crazy, but I don't think that people should be. There's a lot of dynamics that play into. We are not a. No one relationship is a monolith. This ain't no Disney fairy tale. There are different dynamics that you have to deal with in every relationship. You know what I mean? And so their relationship may be unconventional. How we know she ain't got a side piece? How we know they just live together as a woman and wife, but they do stuff on the side. How we know they ain't swingers or something? How we know they don't share sometimes? Child ain't no telling what's going on around there. You know. Mm-hmm. Child. But you best believe she know. I tell you that much. And so when Vivian said that the woman didn't know, I was like, well, that's a lie. How can she not know? She ain't got common sense. I mean, it ain't rocket science. It ain't that hard to read a man, especially when you've been married to him for so long. The mood swings and everything. You know what they're gonna do before they do it. You know how far they'll go. You know what they'll do. Like unless like you've been, I don't know, unless you don't know this person or something. Oh Lord, why is she calling me on the phone? Knowing I can't pick up his dang on phone. And I don't even know if y'all can hear me now. But I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna call. I'm on line. If y'all can hear me real good, hit the one, okay? Hit the one if y'all can hear me real good, because I got a phone call. I don't even know why that happened like that. That just pissed me off. You know I'm online, but she gonna call me anyway. Child. If y'all can hear me good, hit the one, okay? Because I might have to take myself off the thing and come back if y'all can't hear me real good. Because I'm on my phone and I got a call. Shoot. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. Let me see. Y'all can hear me real good? Okay, well, I won't worry about it then. Ain't nobody clicked the link anyway, so probably I won't be able to hear if somebody clicked the link, but ain't nobody clicked the link, so we good. I ain't got to go through all that. But like Snazzy Girl, she probably know he got, he probably, he might be a serial cheater or something like that. You know what I mean? Who knows what the heck is going on, child? Folks is crazy. But there's different dynamics in every relationship. That's the point I was trying to make, and that's why I was saying I don't try to judge somebody's relationship. You know what I mean? Because you never really know what's going on in a marriage, or you shouldn't know what's going on in somebody's marriage. Unless they volunteer the information. The only thing Vivian can speak on is her part of the relationship, in my opinion. Maybe that's why she said the woman didn't know. She didn't want to go off into that. Maybe she thinks the woman really don't know. I don't see how she could, but hey, maybe, hey, who knows? Maybe she didn't share everything. We don't know the dynamics, you know. And so yeah, that's my issue. But I think that's all I saw. And then I saw I did on that Sarkane thing, I did see him spazzing out, about the docs and whatever. And it would appear he be wanting everybody in the sector to fight his battles, for him except for him. And he was going off on everybody except the person that doxed him. I kind of didn't get that, and so yeah, I guess that's all I saw, child. You know, I pretty much don't get it's not nothing that can get me all hyped up these days when it comes to this sector, you know. And so yeah, it's pretty much I guess that's it. But anyway, I just wanted to hop on real fast and let y'all know I was still around, child. I just have been busy this weekend, and so yeah, I wanted to come on and say TGIF, and happy Friday to everybody. So I went about my weekend, cause y'all know unless it's something that's really really exciting, pretty much I ain't gonna come on here. I be getting lazy, child, when it comes to doing these videos, cause I told y'all that I had got bored, and that's what I meant. I am not. I can't deal with the energy sometimes. You know what I mean? But, child, very interesting. We have to see what the weekend turns out to be. You know what I mean? Like I said, I was wanting to do a reaction video about that surviving Nika thing, but I was like, whatever. It was way too long, and then plus I didn't. Child, ain't nobody trying to do all that. Whatever. It ain't even worth me going into detail about. But baby, y'all better watch them phone conversations and them text messages and those emails, because they always gonna come back to haunt you at the end of the day when it's all said and done. All right, I'm just saying. All you gotta do is sit back and wait a while, and you'll start to see things unravel, child. Unravel. I guess that's it. Anything else? I don't know. Oh, I wanted to talk about that. What's your take on the T.I. and Tiny? Well, the last time, I think that so now they're supposed to be investigating the right, Stazzy Girl. You know what I mean? But they pretty much admitted to, having all these extra, people coming into their relationship and stuff. Cause I heard them say something about, they grown and what go on in their relationship is on them or whatever. And but I heard he lost a movie behind the stuff. They're trying to me too his, but him and Tiny, they me tooing both of them, just like they me tooing Cuomo. But I wonder if Cuomo, but T.I. and Tiny, I don't know if it's gonna turn into some kind of criminal case or whatever, but that's interesting. You know what I mean? So yeah, I really don't think nothing about it, child. I don't know why you would invite somebody to your bed, but if that's their thing, child, all right. Ooh, child, there'd be too much going on. But just like they also trying to Me Too Cuomo, about all them women coming out and said he made advances towards them. But ain't none one of them came out and said he done slept with her. No, he's just a dirty old man. He's just talking crazy. And I'm thinking, you don't know how to handle a dirty old man? Like, what's wrong with these people these days? Child. Anyway, I was more interested in him fudging the numbers about the COVID deaths and stuff. Because that's a whole, I guess that's a whole other subject, child. You hit the like button, number 54. Oh, well, thank you. Oh, yeah, y'all hit that like button. I forgot to say that, child. I'm just running off at the mouth. I watched Mob Radio and Lovely T. Girl, the lawyer gave a whole breakdown. Children was, wait, what? Oh, Lord, don't tell me he another R. Kelly. Is he another R. Kelly, Snazzy Girl? Now, I didn't even hear that part. Ooh, child. I didn't hear about that. I seen it in passing, but I ain't really focused in on it because I really don't care. I ain't focused in on it. But now if he, oh Lord, the children, that's pretty sick. So he could absolutely go up. It could absolutely become a criminal case. If children is involved, absolutely. Hey, Unfiltered Muffy, how you doing? You could turn it to a criminal case if that's it. Wow. I have to try to go back and look at Mob Radio and Lovely T. Try to do a catch up or something. Yeah, I had no idea. Uh-huh. Last time I came on and did a live, I talked a little bit about the R. Kelly case. Maybe R. Kelly's charges being dropped in New York, but not in Minnesota and Chicago. So that's still going on right there. This great movie to watch for the weekend is Coming to America. Is it great? I saw the first. I'm glad you said that, child. I forgot all about it. Came out today. I sure did. I'm gonna watch it when I get off of here. Thank you for saying that, because I forgot. I absolutely forgot. So I'm glad you said it's good. I absolutely want to watch it. Of course, I done seen the first one all those years ago, and yeah, I want to watch the. I'm absolutely gonna watch it. Thanks for reminding me. Absolutely, child. I can't wait. Give me something to watch tonight or tomorrow. And I also another thing that I'm gonna be doing this weekend, besides watching that movie, one child he held a weapon on. The boy was 8, and now what? What he hold a weapon? What? Snatch the girl for real? Oh my God! Oh Lord! I heard none of that. None of that. Oh, oh my God! So he was being inappropriate with a boy? Ti? Wow, interesting. I mean, is that what you're saying, Snazzy Girl? Child, you can't judge these people. I mean, you can't call these people. Ain't no telling what folks be into. I seen a video a while ago. It was an article. It's this actor. His name is Armie Hammer, right? I don't know if y'all ever heard of him. I think he played Superman or something. He played in something long time ago, white guy. So his wife was getting a divorce from him. This ain't been that long ago, and she said all off into the satanic thing. Drinking blood and hated the hood table, drinking blood and eating human flesh and all of this here and all of that. This would be some weird stuff going on with these people. But that's what happened when you twerk around in the synagogue of Satan. All right, let me see who this guest is. Let me see what's going on. Oh, it's Lex. Okay, hold on. I might have to. Hey, Lex, how you doing?
Hey, good. I'm
Hold
good.
on a minute.
I
I'm gonna have to
bed
go
ball
out and
back.
come back in because I had got a phone call. And let me try to go out and come back in. Let me figure out how to do it now. How do I go out, come back? Do I hit the end button?
Leave.
Shoot, I can't even hardly hear it. Cause I did it before. Let me hold on a minute. No, it's not broadcast info, is it? Shoot, I can't even hardly hear you, and I can't figure out how to go out and come back in. Oh no, I don't want her to leave. Oh Lord, baby, that movie on Hulu with add a. Eh, yeah. Oh yeah, I love the Billie Holiday movie. I loved it. Lord, I can't figure out how to go out and come back in, y'all, so I can add myself back to the stream again. And then Lex left, and I wonder do I just click myself out? Add myself back to the stream. All right, Lex, if you want to come back up here, maybe I'll be able to hear you now. Try to click the link again if you want to come back up, Lex. Because I had got a phone call earlier and I couldn't hear, but I clicked myself off and clicked myself on. And yeah. But yeah, the movie, that movie, but yeah, I like the Billie Holiday movie. I was trying to catch up on these things. I hate that I couldn't hear what she had to say. Yes, watch my radio. The mother went into premature labor. It was a home invasion. The children were held at gunpoint. What? Oh my God! Child, let me drop this link again and see if Lex want to come back up here. I don't. I hate that I couldn't hear what she said. It wasn't even her. It was me because I had got a phone call and the sound goes out on my phone when I. So anyway, there go the link again. If anybody want to pop up and speak on anything that I had said, okay, feel free while I'm on here. Child, that's girl. I'm gonna have to check it out. Child. I done lost my train of thought now. Y'all got sidetracked. Yeah, but I love the Billie Holiday movie. I want to watch the Coming to America movie. I'm also going to read the new Sister Soldier book. I'm gonna read that book, and that's pretty much what I'm gonna do this weekend because it's supposed to be out on and off rainy around here, and so yeah, that's pretty much my. Y'all know I'll be doing mental health check days, mental health, resting my mental health from YouTube on the weekends. Okay, that's what I do because I don't be wanting to be overly involved with the situation. All right, and so yeah, that is my thing. I hate I couldn't hear what Lex was saying. Now it's gonna drive me crazy. I hope she come back up here so I can know what she said because I hate to not hear something and I wanted to know what it was. Child, y'all know me. That's the nosy in me, child. Mm-mm. Bye bye. Uh-uh. Anyway. Woo. Child, that's pretty much all I got to say. I was trying to think of something else that I was gonna watch on TV this weekend, but I can't think of nothing right now. Um, I guess I think that's all I was excited about watching was um the Coming to America thing or whatever. But I watched the Billie Holiday movie. That was really good. Really, really good. I really enjoyed it. I really did. It'll be interesting to see if something pop off this weekend. If I well now depending on now sometimes stuff pop off on the weekend and I don't watch it. I don't even get to see it until Monday, and I'll be having to ask y'all what happened because like I said, I'll be taking my mental health days, child. I be taking it. But I had to get on here today because I haven't been on. You said I was just coming up because I read balled back to the beginning of your live about the. Oh, what you want to say about the text messages, Lex? Come back up. I can hear you now. I would really like to hear your take on it. Because I know you and Lady Nika is cool, and I saw them text messages with your name in it, and I was just wondering what you felt about that. So yeah, please hit the link and come and tell me real quick if you don't mind. It's very interesting. Because this darn show what I was gonna ask you about. If you would have stayed up there, it's just that I had got a call earlier on and it knocked out the sound. So that's why I clicked off and then took myself out and brought myself back in. That's what I did that for. Um She said, "Did I see your name mentioned?" Hey, yeah, it was mentioned at the beginning of the video, Snazzy Girl. Her name was in the text messages, which it says, "I'm disappointed in Big Man TV letting his young nephews cuss out." I heard about that. Now I didn't see the video because I don't watch Big Man TV, but I heard somebody talking about it briefly. And how young was they? Were the actual children? Well, y'all know he ain't wrapped too tight. At least it don't seem like it anyway. I don't really know. You know what I mean? I don't pay that much attention to him or whatever, but you know. So yeah. But I seen something. I seen something about. Hold on, maybe this is Lex. Yes, Lex. Hey, Lex.
Hey.
I'll be damn. Well, I can hear you a little bit now.
Okay, you said you wanted to ask me how I felt about the text messages.
Hold on a minute, cause I'm still not. God damn it. Yeah, I wanted to ask you what you thought about your name being in those text messages.
Well, honestly, I got sent 2 screenshots, so I don't know how many text messages my name was mentioned in or whatever, but it was during the time um last September, October, around that time, when we all were on my live, and
Yeah, you got
the
into
thing
yeah.
with yeah, the thing
Hold
with
on a minute.
Goddess had
Lex.
uh-huh.
Shit. Now, what you saying there? Go ahead.
It was back in September, October. You were there for on a couple of those lives, but anyways,
Yeah, when
but
me and
I
Goddess got
had,
into it.
yeah, and a couple after, because remember it was one with me, you, Kay, Simone, and Brianna, and a couple other people. But anyways, I don't know how many text messages was my name involved in, because it shouldn't have been no more than the one or two, because I didn't watch Guys' Live. It was sent to me. Because when the thing was going on, Lady Nika was somebody that she spoke to, and I spoke to, and I didn't want to go back and forth with Goddess, because I didn't want to, have these, you do a video, I do a video sparring match, because at the end of the day, I said what I said, and I said I was leaving it alone. I don't do the mess, and I don't do the drama.
Right.
So when all of this stuff was going on, Goddess had sent me, well, before this went on, Goddess had sent me an Instagram request. So I accepted her on Instagram and all of this stuff. So Lady Nika, I reached out to Lady Nika to let her, ask her to tell Goddess, listen, I'm over it or whatever. I'm not going back and forth with you or whatever. So I guess that's how the text messages between those two, had my name in it or whatever, but
Uh-huh.
it wasn't like, well, as far as I know, it wasn't like how she was trying to make it out to be. Like I said, I didn't watch her live, so I got sent the 2 text messages with my name on it, and it said something about she said she's not going to be going back and forth with you or whatever. That's the ones that I got. Now, if anybody else got any other text messages, is new to me, because those are the only 2 that I know of. Because it was done after I said it was done. It's not like, okay, well, I'm on the phone with anybody. The person that I speak to the most is probably Kelly, because he'll call and he'll text and he'll check on me or whatever. But As far as going on the phones with content creators, no. The only people that I speak to is probably Duchess from time to time and Kay. But other than that, it's no text messages.
Right.
So I don't know what's going on with that. And I don't even know why, if they had an exchange, why bring something with my name in it?
Well, I think the reason why I got to show that is because she wanted to show, uh, why is that person still here? Hold on a minute. Hold on, Lex. Let me block. I thought I blocked this person out of my chat before. Let me block him again. Because they said that girl was awful young. Well, let me ask you this, Lex. Do you know how I can like get myself off the stream and then come back in so I can try to hear you clearly?
Leave.
Huh?
Leave. The leave button, the red X, leave, not
Uh-huh.
in, leave. And then just come back in.
Hold on a minute.
Or remove
I'm
yourself and come
straining
back
trying
in.
to hear. Oh no, whoa, that's the wrong button. Oh. It said end. I don't wanna end it. I just wanna
Just
leave.
remove.
Let me see. Hold
You
on.
see where you are in the StreamYard. Remove yourself and then just come on back in.
Say that again.
Remove yourself and then come back in.
Okay, yeah, I tried that. Let me try it again. Hold on. Uh let's see here. I'm gonna see. Remove myself from the stream. Uh
Yes, Hood Check, it is in a few minutes.
okay, let's say something.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's still not working. I don't know what's wrong with my phone. You know my phone be tripping.
I can hear you.
Yeah, and I think everybody else can hear you too. You know what I mean? It's just that on my phone it's kind of low because I got a phone call before you came up here, and
Do you,
so that's
you
why it's
want
really kind of low.
you want me to leave and come back in?
It ain't gonna make no difference. It's not your end. It's my phone.
Oh, okay.
Cause it did it one time before, and I left out, and I came back, and everything was just fine. Do you see what I'm saying? But now, but as long as everybody can hear you good, it's fine. I just put the phone up to my ear. You know what I mean? But I really want to know what you thought about. I mean, do you think it was kind of shady, or do you think that Nika was just trying to, smooth things over? What do you think happened?
Um, I think that she was trying to smooth things over as far as I know, because like I said, she and I were talking because I wanted her to know, not Nika, Goddess to know that I was not going to be doing this back and forth with her, because she wanted me to come over to her platform, and I wasn't going to talk to Goddess plus two. You understand what I'm saying? And if I say something is over, I don't have a problem with you. I don't have a problem with you.
Right,
Quit making an issue where there is none. And
right,
I figured, being that she looked up to Lady Nika as a mentor, or as whatever she saw her as, then okay, well, maybe Lady Nika could talk some sense into her, because it wasn't necessary. It wasn't that deep for you to be screaming, ranting, and raving, and all of that stuff right there, because it wasn't it wasn't necessary in my eyes. Because
right.
the fact of the matter is, when you and her had had an exchange over on my channel that night, um Kay and I both went over to her channel to ask if she was okay,
Uh-huh.
because we knew you were fine.
Yeah.
but but we but we went and asked if she was okay. Right in her chat, we just said, "Are you okay?" Because I didn't want any narrative spun, and she
Yeah.
said she was fine. And then a video was made, and Um, a troll dropped in my chat, and that's what started everything from there. But again,
Yeah,
I'm I don't have any problem with her. I left that back there last year, so that's what I'm saying. If she has a problem with Lady Nika, don't bring me in y'all mess, because that has nothing to do with me. I mean, you and
yeah.
we
Well,
said
I
whatever
think
we
the reason
said.
why she showed those text messages because I mean, some of them was the way. Maybe that's just how Nika type or something, but and maybe that was her version of saying neutral. But some of the way that the responses were framed to me, that was shady to me. But that's just me, because I don't do the
But
phone
like
conversations no matter what anyway. And so maybe in her mind, the way it was worded, or maybe she was just being messy, and she was showing all the people that Nika had talked about behind the scenes or whatever, whether it be good or bad, just in general, just bringing another person's name up in general. And so I don't know what she was trying to prove by that, but I mean, I think it said a lot because she have a lot of conversations behind the scenes, and so maybe that was the purpose of her showing, because that was the first message that she showed, first or second, the one when she was with your name in it or whatever.
Well, the one that I saw, it said that well, I spoke to her. I wish I'm on my phone too, so I can't pull the message up that was sent to me. But it said I spoke to her, and she said she doesn't have a problem with you. But like I said, somebody
Yeah.
said Goddess got angry because Nika calling her for Brie, knowing that they weren't cool. Oh, I don't know. But like I said, I don't even understand why this is going on, because why didn't the messages come up when we all were at war, in a sense? We were going back
Because
and
they were
forth
still
making
cool. They were still cool then, Lex. That's the reason why. That's the
uh
that's the thing about people having conversation, conversation with other people on YouTube off of YouTube. When they get mad at you, whatever you done said in the background is gonna come to the surface. That's the reason why she did it. Honestly, you know,
but
that's why I don't do the phone thing.
in your opinion, who does that reflect negatively of? Like, say you and Claude was having a conversation, just throwing that out there, because that's
Uh huh.
the mod that you had the longest, and um things go bad with you and Claude, and then Claude decides to reveal whatever messages. That's a bad reflection on Claude, because Claude was supposed to be your boy.
Yeah, it's real petty, but that's how people move. Like I said, I learned early on, not only just in this sector either. I learned early on not to have no conversation with anybody that's on YouTube off of YouTube. That's why all the conversations I have is like we talking now or in the comment section, or something like that. But
But you
email, a text message, a phone call, no, we're not doing that.
well, Well, see, nobody has my email except Kay and Really B. Those are the only two people that have my email. I don't give out my email because people ask for
Yeah,
my email all the time, but I don't give out my email.
yeah,
Um and as far as my telephone number, not many people have my telephone number.
yeah.
And I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'm not messy, so I don't know.
Yeah, you can only view things from your viewpoint. You know what I mean? That's what we all do. We view, we download we intake our information via our own understanding. And so, since you would never do nothing like that, you are assuming that somebody would never do that to you. But that's just not always
Right.
the case. Do you see what I'm saying? And so, when she did those text messages on that surviving nickel, if you want to call it that, that's what that was for, because that happens a lot on YouTube, like in general. Honestly, it's not just her. Just done it. We done seen it many times. I done seen it in other sectors too. It's just that them phone thing, that phone, yeah, that's not a good thing. Not for me, but for somebody else,
Right.
it might be cool. But what
Right.
just know that eventually, when they get mad at you, if they should ever get mad at you, that's one tool that they could use to, the text message. That's a weapon, for some people. And so yeah, you know.
Yeah.
mm,
The
That
misunderstood said she wasn't trying to put Lex in mess. She was more proving Nika's actions and character. And then she said, "You can't expect people to sit there and not fight back when people are talking about you giving one-sided info." Misunderstood. Yeah, I don't. Like I said, I don't know how this came back about between them because I thought, you know,
I don't even know
they
how they
just
fell
decided
out.
to part ways. I don't know. It's just a whole lot of mess, and I don't want to be involved in none of the stuff that's going on because, like I said, I don't have a problem with her. I left that last year when all of this stuff was going on then. So I don't know because
Right. Child.
from
But
my
yeah, like
understanding,
Misunderstood said, she felt like she wasn't trying to put you in the mess. She was more proving Nika's actions and character. Now I do agree with that. And Hood Chick said God has got angry because Nika calling her for Bree, knowing that they weren't cool at Miss Olivia. Okay, And so yeah, like I said, I think when she showed your text messages, pretty much just to prove a point.
well,
The
I
point
I
that
don't
she
have
be
any.
talking to people in the background, and the point that she
Oh,
messy. But we all messy. Like I said, whether Nika want to admit it or not, we all messy. That's why we in this sector.
yeah, but she showed the text message was between her and Lady Nika.
Right. She showed the text message to prove that, in my mind, she showed the text message to prove that Nika be having conversations about a lot of content creators or a lot of people, that's on YouTube, with behind the scenes conversations. Not necessarily to put you in it, just to show that she be having conversations about other people on YouTube, you know, in the background, because they weren't too. I mean, the late Nika, she wasn't like talking about call you any kind of derogatory names or anything like that. You know what I mean? So yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but
that's
yeah,
that's what I
I,
meant by
I
that.
mean, she wouldn't have a reason to because anything that Lady Nika and I talked about was as far as trying to make peace, bring peace to the situation. And when
Right.
I saw that there was not going to be any peace, I told her, I said, listen, just leave it alone and don't worry about it. I just thought that you
Yeah.
would be able to reach her because you were close with her. So
Right.
just leave it alone. When she
Right.
couldn't, when she didn't listen to Lady Nika, leave it alone. That's just like, say for instance, somebody and I got into it and they reached out to you under one of your videos and asked you to speak to me, um, to tell me that they don't have a problem with me, and I say whatever to you, and they still feel a ways because I don't want to talk to them. I guess that's how it was, but I just don't do that. I Once I say what I said the first time, I'm done.
Right.
It
Yeah.
wasn't that deep. And
Right.
then
I
the
think,
thing
like I
about it
said,
is
she was
this.
just trying to prove the fact that Nika be moving funny to some people. To some people,
Oh,
all those
okay,
text
misunderstood.
messages is moving funny.
I got it now. Misunderstood. She said it wasn't about me. It was about Nika and Dory or whatever. But Nika and Dory didn't have it a situation, right? I thought it was Simone and Dory.
Yeah. But I mean, but those text messages just whole part of the surviving series to prove a point, you know. And so yeah,
But I mean, I don't see what point it proved because
the point
no, I
was to
mean,
show how Nika, she be shady, she shady as hell, and she messy just like everybody else. And that's how I feel about her too, honestly.
No,
She
I mean
always wanted to try to play victim, like everybody doing something to her. It's just like what a couple of I guess last week it was I think somebody was telling her that I was speaking derogatory about her on the video, not the video where
no.
you jumped on her when we was talking
Oh,
about
okay.
the Dory situation, but she had did this whole long long message on her community wall. Now she took it off, but she put something back up her. Like she put this long message, and I got a I screenshotted all of it. She put it, it was really rude or whatever. And then a little further on in the conversation, evidently she went back and looked at the video herself. And then she was like, "Well, I listened to the video, and I didn't hear nothing that I need to speak on." And I'm thinking, well, if you would have did that at first, you wouldn't have to, you wouldn't have put that message on there. That was real messy. And then she took it down, but then she put that other message up there, like, because, like, okay, ain't nobody thinking about you like that. But if you would have done that at first, instead of popping off on your community wall, you wouldn't have to go, you
I
would
don't.
have had to retract it. But I still screenshot it. I got it. It was real messy for no reason. Like, I wasn't even coming at her. Like, if somebody lied to you. And she been around long enough to know that you need to go listen to the video yourself. Then she went and listened to the video and then took that message down and put up the retraction. But I screenshot all of it. Because when you at a person, the person is gonna see it. And I was like, oh, okay.
She
All
added you.
right. Huh?
You said she added you.
Yeah, she added me. I wonder if I can pull
Oh.
this up. Hold on. I wish. We're gonna let me. I am very much so messy, but I was not being messy with Goddess. You are correct. I did remove the message, and you are right. I should have listened. Yeah, Nika, you should have listened to yourself first. But Goddess felt like you was being
Lady
disingenuous
Nika,
to
hit
her.
the
You was,
link.
she just was. I guess that's the reason why she did the Surviving Nika series, because she felt disappointed by the whole situation. Because, like you said, we all messy, but sometimes you play victim, in my opinion.
But in that situation, Miss Olivia, Goddess was the one, in my opinion, that was playing victim, because if somebody is
No, I'm
telling you
talking
that
about
they don't have.
not about this, not about the Goddess situation. I mean, in general.
Oh.
Yeah, I ain't talking about the Goddess situation. Whatever went on with her and Goddess, that's beyond me. I can't. But okay,
No, I'm talking about
this is what
with
it
the
is.
meat, and all of that stuff right there. Because, like I said, all of us were on that live. Because remember, it was me, you, Kay, Pizarro,
Yeah,
Brianna,
you know why I'm
Simone.
mad? You know I'm mad because I can't. And I wish Nika would come up here on this thing, but I can't even hear. Let me try to take myself out and come back in again. I know it ain't gonna work, but I feel like I'm talking to myself and I'm responding to myself because I can't hear you. Hold on. This is really pissing me off. Hey, what else can I do? Uh, what does that mean by edit audio avatar? Let's I can try to edit audio avatar. What does that mean? Oh, that's not gonna do nothing. Let's just edit the avatar. That's not gonna change nothing. That did nothing for me. Can you hear me now, Lex?
I
I
can
can't
hear
hear.
you.
Hold on. Lex?
I'm here.
Yeah, it ain't working. Damn it.
I'm.
I don't know whatever else to do. This is my phone. Yeah, I want to start a new live. She said, lesson learned, but that surviving series happened because her feelings. I walked away, and I just came
Yeah.
to make sure the truth be told. I also respect y'all opinions on me. It's no issue for me. I don't know why. Well, she said she did the surviving series, Nika, because what did she say? I forgot what she said, but she said she didn't do the videos because you walked away. I know that's what she said. I heard a little bit of it, but I want to
But
start a
it
new
had
live
to
hood
be.
chick. I really do. Hey, beautiful people in the chat. How you doing, Lily of the Valley? Because I really want to have a good conversation with Lex, and the fact that I can't hear her is stifling the conversation. That's what it's doing. Lex, if I start a new live, will you come back up here so we can have this conversation?
I'm
Huh?
um give me a minute because I'm getting out. Give me a minute, but I can only be on there for a minute because I got a show in a few minutes.
Oh, that's right. You got a show. Well, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? There is no other reason because I did nothing to her. I mean, like you playing victim right now, in my opinion, Nika, by saying you didn't do nothing to her. In her mind, you did something to her. You know what I mean? In
But
her mind, you were shady towards her. What you say, Lex?
but okay, so I'm gonna set my live for 8:15, but you can go ahead and start a new one and I'll come back. I'm gonna set my live for 8:15 because it, like I said, nothing, the way things went down should not have been
Right, and
a goddess
I just
again.
want to break it down, and I hope Nika will come back too, and she can even click the link because I like to
But
have the discussion in a very adult manner. You see what I'm saying?
but the yeah, but I want to say this right quick and then I'm gonna get off and then come back on. But the thing about it is with Goddess and Lady Nika, the thing got blown out of proportion. Got blown out of proportion when some things with Lady Nika and Simone got into it, and that's how Goddess got a bigger role in this because
Yeah, that's what I
as
wanted to
far
break
as
down. That's why I wanted her to hit the link too, Les, because I like to. I don't know about that part. You see what I'm saying? I don't know
yeah, Miss
about that part.
Olivia,
That's why.
but yeah, you do because I got all my lives on private pertaining to that stuff. But yeah, you do
Uh,
because you were on the live with us.
but see, here's the thing. I don't. When it comes to my dynamic in the situation, I get that. But for it to have gone as far as this surviving series, I would like to go in detail about that. Do you see what I'm saying?
I think the surviving series was just being messy.
I
But
mean, yeah, it absolutely
but
was being messy. It absolutely was being messy. I mean, that's it. That's all. But as far as that other, oh girl, I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna start the live over again, I just dropped the link so we can, cause I really can't even hardly hear Lex. Okay,
all right.
okay. So y'all, I'm gonna end this live, and I'm gonna start it again. There is no other reason because you can see that I am never a victim, nor do I pretend to be one. I will never copy people. I don't even know what that means. But anyway, like I said, y'all, I'm gonna stop this live, and I'm gonna start it right back up. I hope y'all will come right back. When y'all hear me, when y'all see me come back, cause I wanna. The only reason why I'm stopping it right now is cause I can't hear. Cause somebody called my darn phone, and my sound is out, and I can't have a conversation. I can't even focus, y'all, cause I can't hear. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, this is gonna be a part two in a second. So y'all come right back, okay? Be looking out for me to. I don't know if you're gonna get a what do you call a notification or not, but I'm gonna end this live and start a new one immediately, and I'm just gonna put part two, open panel discussion or whatever. But anyway, I'll be back. I'll be back. Thank you guys for joining this video. Hit that like button on your way out the door, and to be continued in about 5 minutes. Peace.